Good afternoon, good afternoon. Once again, I am now doing this. I'm doing again this video for the awakening of the humanity. Now, what I am going to discuss or to explain something in regards to the our present situation in regards of COVID as concerned. It's a very serious matter. I'm going to say something about the COVID. If you remember, it was started. The COVID was started spreading out in China, in Wuhan, China. But the story of this is it's because there is something happened in a laboratory. Because there is a laboratory located in Wuhan, China, and that laboratory was funded by the billionaires. There is a billionaire association or associations of the billionaires who fund for a research, to do research, a virus research. And it was done in Wuhan, China. That was the beginning, the started of the story. Why there is COVID now. So, what was happening there? There is a virus in a laboratory. There is an incident. I know what is exactly happening inside that laboratory. There is a virus that's spreading inside the laboratory, causing the spreading of virus outside the city of Wuhan and until now. But that virus is the success research result that done by the scientist doctors in Wuhan, which is funded by the billionaires. And the reason for that is why it was funded by the billionaires. The purpose of that research is to find a virus, and that was, and through their painstaking research, they actually succeeded to find the virus. And the reason why they want to find the virus is, and the billionaires funded for that research, for that seed research, is the purpose of that virus is for the controlling or to control the population, the poor population in the whole world. And who are the funder? One of the funder of this research, of this virus research, was one of the billionaire in USA, Bill Gates, one of the billionaire who fund this virus research. And the purpose of that, as what I have said a while ago, is to control the population of the poor people. Because they are blaming that what was happening in the whole world, there is economic crisis, and there is problem of ozone layer, and the climate change because of the poor people in the whole world. They are not supposed to blame the poor people. The big industry company owner who are billionaires, who own the industrial company, caused by the too much polluted areas, not the population of the people, the poor people. The reality is the industrial company. Those businesses owned by the billionaires, and they are blaming the poor population? It's not. We are not supposed. I am poor person. I'm not billionaire. And it's not my fault. Those billionaires who fund to make the virus to control the population, the poor population, who is the owner of these big companies, industrial companies, the reason of this polluted Mother Earth, the cause of these ozone layers and the global warming are done by those owner of the big companies, industrial company. We are not supposed to blame. That's why they are creating this virus to control the population. And what was happening in the COVID, there is sabotage happening. The World Health Organization, WHO, knows about this. So what will happen in the economy? One day, even here in the Philippines, our economy loses is started now. What will happen at the end? The economy is going to break down. So one day, the government will decide that every individual, every citizen of the republic, or in every nations, in different nations, every citizens, every individual who will be the one to fund themselves, to buy, to pay the vaccines. Because the vaccines was done by those funder of the research, the vaccine. Number one of that is Bill Gates. What happened to Bill Gates now in USA? He's increasing his wealth, his billions of wealth. He was the maker of the vaccine. It's not bad to become American. I am not judging generally, because I have cousins who married, and nephews and nieces who married American, and even my aunt, the sister of my father, was died in America. I'm not blaming all the Americans, but based on my knowledge, one of the person who fund for the research of virus in Wuhan, which is now spreading, is Bill Gates, one of the billionaires, and he's one of the member of those billionaires association in the whole world. And now, the laboratory that part of the funded of those billionaires are the laboratory who are now responsible for this vaccine. And what is our present situation now in the whole world? The vaccine is getting worse and worse. The price. And the COVID, this variant, there is Delta variant. There are so many kind of viruses that they are going to spread through the whole world. And the problem now, the breakdown of the economy of many countries, especially here in Asia, who could not able to sustain to buy the vaccine for their people, in every citizens. So what will happen at the end? The government will decide every individual citizens of the republic in any country will be the one to buy their own vaccine to sustain, to live. This is the worst situation we are facing now. What is the real meaning, or what the term is supposed to call this, is the health war. Now I said for a while ago that the main reason why there is a COVID, it was done by people, billionaires who fund for the research of vaccine. Number one, Bill Gates. And there are many of them. Europe countries, there are many. So what will happen to the world? We are facing this very chaotic situation. But there is a reason why all these things happen. For example, in my home province here in Bukidnon, in Mindanao, if I see surroundings, even at my back, before, it was, there are many trees planted at my back in these places, in this corner. But now what was happening here? The mother nature is distracted. So it is called. We are called to awaken, to return to the Mother Earth, to preserve the Mother Earth. There is many reasons. And it's not wrong. We should not have to blame. There is a reason behind. Bill Gates are only instrument. And those people behind these viruses. You are just instrument. It's authorized by the divine masters, the creator of the universe, for us to awaken all of the people in the whole world to be awakened. There is a reason for us to be awakened. And this situation now, this COVID is authorized by the divine masters, the creator of the universe, the creator of the whole world, the God of Father, of love and light. For us to awaken, not to abuse the Mother Earth. There is a deep meaning behind this COVID situation. As I have observed, Bill Gates is just only an instrument. The losses of economy. This is the time for us to pray, to give more time for ourselves to connect our higher self, to our spiritual beliefs, whatever kind of religion we have. Any people in the whole world, we have different religion. This is the time for us to concentrate more, to connect into spiritual power, into our spiritual beliefs. This is the time. So this is the awakening of the humanity that I am telling you, that I have this channel. And what was happened? Like this area. This is the paradise, meaning of paradise. I live away from the big cities. I'm here in my hometown province here in Mindanao, Philippines. It's my hometown province. I was surrounded by nature. This is one of the meaning, the reason why there is COVID, that we must have to return to connect to the Mother Earth. If you have a small area that you could able to plant anything, vegetables, for you to harvest anything, any crops. This is a time to return to connect the Mother Nature. This is not only the reason why there is COVID. Because we are blinded for how many years? People are living in too much ego and pride, too much ambition in material things, position of materials, possessions, in everything. And people forgot to pray. And people forgot their life purpose here on earth. And people are forgotten that we are all spirits. We have past lives. This is the time to concentrate. Not to concentrate our ambition, too much ambition and possession. I'm not talking only politics. Every individual, in any walks of life. So what will happen at the end? Because the COVID is getting worse and worse. And the vaccine is expensive. They are controlling to make the vaccine so that other people will die. Other people who couldn't able to buy vaccines will die. So their main purpose before of doing the research that funded by those billionaires is to find a virus to control the population, killing the people. This was happening now. This is now we are experiencing. This is the worst. And there is sabotage, there is syndicate. The World Health Organization, the Department of Health, the people, the doctors, The hospitals, there are sabotage. The situation is so much worse every day. Getting worse and worse in every day. Every one of us are facing difficulty. And for the past videos that I have uploaded, I tell you that this COVID will not end. This was already downloaded in my subconscious, in my inner knowings, because there is many reasons behind the COVID for us to transform. This was this is the time for us to change, to concentrate more, give time more for ourselves to pray, to connect, and to know what's the reason. What is also the reason why we experience this lifetime, this present lifetime as human being? Because we are all spirits. There are many people who are reincarnated for 5 times or 10 times, because remember, the world, or the, the earth is already billion of years. Before BC or before Christ, there are many people already living here in the earth. There are many people reincarnated, experience reincarnation for how many times? For 5 times or 10 times here on the Mother Earth. Even me, I know this is not my first time experience this situation as human being. I am reincarnated for how many times? And I know my life purpose. This is one of my life purpose now. My wisdom, this is my spiritual gifts, my wisdom. To know what was happening, to see what others can see. What I am telling you is from my subconscious mind, from my inner knowings, my spiritual gifts, to see what was happening in the whole world, why there is vaccine. This is time for transformation. This is time for self-love, self-worth, self-honesty, self-valued, self-forgiveness, because there are times that, we made a decision, a wrong decision for ourselves. We must have to forgive ourselves. Of course, gratitude. So we must have to know our life purpose now. What was happening all, we are equal. You are equally experiencing what was happening in the present situation. This COVID is a big goal for everyone, for a change, a big chance for a change, to transform into a higher level. This is the time for leveling up ourselves into a higher frequency dimension of the spiritual power. Whatever our religion is, this is the time to connect into our higher self. Do prayer, chanting, or meditation. This is the time to call our gods, to connect all our gods of love and light. Once again, why I am always saying this, or using this word, we must have to emphasize gods of love and light. Because if not, if you say, God, help me, you cannot assure that there is a true God. We are invited, if you say God, we are invited right away, both the devil God, the dark forces. So we must have to emphasize gods of love and light. If you pray, these are one of my life purpose, sharing you the secrets. There are many people living in lies and in darkness because their wisdom are not true. Their wisdoms are not true. Their wisdoms is not genuine from the Holy Spirit's guides of love and light, because they don't emphasize the love and light, because the devil has no love and light. Remember that. Be awakened. Thank you so much once again. I am sending you love and light. Thank you. Thank you to all the people who watch these videos. Be awakened now. This is the time to know who we are, our life purpose. So thank you once again. Thank you, love and I am sending you love and light. Love and light.